Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what I think is a terrible-looking Geoguessr update. It doesn't even tell us the map anymore, man. It doesn't even tell us the map. But I don't even remember the map. I think it's a mountain world by mapper. I'm almost positive it is. Mainly because we have a mountain in the background. Now, we do have kilometers. We do have some shrubs and some trees. But it feels rather dry and arid and kind of dead. Right? We got the kilometer sign. We could probably get away. The sun feels like it's in the south, so we're in the north. I was going to say in South America, but maybe not. Stop in English, which means we're probably going to be in Europe. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, man. There's a crest on this. Whenever we found a crest, well, that says the Gran Canary, so we're on the Gran Canary Island. Oh, wow, and we can't even get the map to go bigger. What the fuck? I think this is Gran Canary. Let's just go in the middle. All from a fucking garbage can. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I like this update. The map's smaller. It doesn't tell us the name of the map we're playing, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. We have La Aldea. Yeah, I wish I could make this bigger, because I'm fucking blind. I'm really blind. I'm not a fan. We're mainly looking around the mountains. I can see a little bit of change from the map. Maybe that's just my eyes that are picking it up. I usually go near the green, which is kind of why we're near a green. La Adela. Yeah, I wish we could zoom in one more, man. Just one more click would have been nice. What does the pin do? I don't even know. I don't think I've ever hit it. But we have new icons. We have new looks. Time's now up here, which I like the time over in the middle. Man, I could just complain about this all day, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to play some fucking Geoguessr. So let's play some Geoguessr. Now, we didn't find anything that we were supposed to, sadly. We do have the Molingo de Agua, which would have been great to find. We can go over here, because there's more green over here. Here's a Gate. Watch us not even be on the fucking Gran Canary. That would be terrible. We probably just zoom in a little bit more, which we would have. Not complaining. Not complaining. We're going to play the game, and it ends up being, wow, even this is different. Ends up being a little bit further to our west. I don't even know what we were supposed to be looking for. Molingo de Agua, right there. Never would have seen it. And I don't know if that's because of the update, but this feels pretty empty, and then you zoom in and there's so many fucking town names. I don't know if it's the size of the map or what. Now, obviously, this just was released today. We're going to find a lot of bugs. Things aren't going to be working the way they should be. But I'm thinking now I'm going to have to... Oh, there's a loading screen now? We're in Japan. I'm going to have to probably pay a little bit more attention. Zoom in a little bit further than we usually do. So old habits are gonna have to die hard here, and I'm not too happy about that. A lot of our habits were good, you know. They led us to some good discoveries, and we've gotten some good guesses off of them. Some of them deserve to fucking die, you know, like they deserve to die a long time ago. Definitely not Korean. I'm pretty confident we are in Japan. It's a low camera. I see these. We're gonna try and find a main road. Mainly to find a hexagonal number, because that's what we need. This way. Making the terrible decisions one at a time, guys. We could also try and find a phone number. I know we've seen a few of them so far, but nothing with a area code. That's gotta be important to something. Clearly you see water. So we got some rivers, a golf course, some trees, which are probably parks or forests. Nothing that's going to help us determine where we are, but we do need... And it resets every round? No. No. That's shitty. Hopefully they fix a few of these things. Hopefully you guys complain enough about a few of these things. Now, I know they updated... well, they posted their update on Reddit itself. So maybe I'm going to have to make a Reddit account just to go in there and be like, yo, like, I'm blind. I need that extra zoom. That one extra click was more than enough for me. You know, like, to be able to actually read half of the words, like, kind of important. Don't like the timer where it is. The reason I like the timer over here is because your attention is usually in the front of the screen. You know, the focus. I need to look top right to be able to see that. First world problems, guys. We gotta complain about something. Shimo Shinjo, not helpful. Same thing over here. There is a sign that I do want to check, just in case. Something about a farm. Alright, we're gonna keep going down this way anyway. I think we can get away with further north, right? Which is a huge risk that we're taking. Mainly because we don't know where in Japan we are, and we're still in the runnings for this as a person. Fuck. Another, like, sign that tells us everything. It's probably going to be to the south. I'm pretty happy we got Gran Canaria. We could fuck up in Japan because of Gran Canaria. Out of time, and it ends up being kind of towards the middle. So we should have basically kept it where we had it, but, shit happens sometimes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the loading screen either, man. Loading location for a fucking quarter of a second? What's the point? What's the point of showing it? Obviously, we have better internet and a better computer than most. You know, this is a desktop, it's not a laptop. We're hardwired into the internet, so it's not like the Wi-Fi signal has to be strong or anything like that. So maybe for us, we're only seeing it for a quarter of a second. Maybe some people who are out there who have shitty internet connected to a laptop through Wi-Fi might see that loading screen a little bit longer. They might appreciate it a little bit more. While we were going back, I saw some writing on a sign, which appears to be this. It looks like it's Spanish. It could be Portuguese. And then we have to return to start because it's better to stay in town at this point. Can we find a street sign? Can we? Nope. Are you guys just gonna follow us? It looks like a grave. I don't want to touch it or look at it. Restaurante o Fontinha? This is like a fucking maze. Love it. Love it. I don't know if I would ever live in a place like this. It looks great, it looks wonderful, but this is the epitome of you need to know the town you live in. You know, like, thin, narrow alleyways. I'm sure there's no street lights well, here's one. But, like, the limited amounts of lights in a crowded, narrow area. These people feel like they've seen some shit, you know? Yeah, we have to make the map bigger every fucking round, man. I want to go over by Albania. For no particular reason. Well, there's Rua. That's Portuguese, isn't it? Because Ru is French. And Rua, I think, is Portuguese. Baroque da Varzea? I don't speak Portuguese. The best thing I could come up with is that's either the name of the path. I'm going to call it a path because it's not a fucking road that we're on. We're definitely in a trekker view, which is interesting. You don't really see a lot of this. This has got to be like a village really high in the mountains. I don't know exactly where the high mountains are in Portugal. You can make a guess, a good educated guess. Vidimonte. Why the fuck not? We got 7 seconds left. Yeah. Kind of just struggled all throughout. And it ends up being only 30 miles to our south, so the Rua is the only thing that gave us Portugal. You guys went... It doesn't even tell me where you guys clicked. I just see that you got points. I've been thinking you've been getting perfect scores every fucking time because I've only seen mine. I haven't even looked at the points at the end. I've just looked and been like, oh, I only see my icon. Your icon must be under the fucking flag. Wow. Why doesn't it even show us where you guys guessed? I like that feature from the old one, where you could see where the current leader guessed. I did. I really did. What the fuck? Kind of cold. Could be Sweden. Could be Norway, Finland. Not so much Denmark. Potentially the European part of Russia, because that thing fucking exists, apparently. Our main goal here is going to be to find a flag or a website. We will recognize all 3 flags and all 3 websites, especially today. That doesn't look like we're in any of the 3 places I wanted us to be. So, now we change our focus. If we find the Estonian flag, I'll recognize it. Latvia and Lithuania, not so much. Now, we do have the EU license plate. We do have the phone number set up. I'm not too familiar with this, but it says Montenegro on it. So I think that's exactly where we can guess. If we pin, will it stay this size? We're now in the testing phases. So, Montenegro. Where in Montenegro? I didn't even know there were fucking mountains there. I think the only reason I was convinced this was going to be the Nordic area was because of the red houses we spawned in front of. Obviously, we used that more than we should, and it didn't work out this time around. Here's an ME. That's another phone number. This is kind of what we want. So we're by a national park. All it says is the national park. I wonder if there's only one. I don't know exactly how big that Montenegro is, but if they only have one national park, we should be able to find it as long as it's listed. Here's a mountain that's not listed here. Here is this that's not listed here. And the national park, but it doesn't say Prokletite or something along those lines. But let's go in this general area anyway. Yeah, I wish we could make that fucking bigger, man. That looks like a park, that looks like a park, that looks like a park. So we're over by CRKVA SV, which is probably important. Priobazenja. That was close, but it's not it. So now we gotta struggle. We gotta fucking struggle. National Park. Here's Skadar Lake National Park. Lake Skadar. So, two parks so far. Jezero, Konjantari, or Tar. Babotov Cook. Yeah, nothing. We're gonna keep looking though. We can't give up just yet. I don't even know how much time's left. 4 seconds. We're fine. Alright. Hope for fucking luck here. You guys actually almost got a perfect score. Here's Zablajak over by Bobotov Cook, which I guess I didn't recognize. Here's the Srno Jerzero, which was actually on one of the little maps. I didn't know that it was a lake, but I guess that's what CRNO stands for. So we probably should have looked for a body of water. I don't even know where we're placing at this point, because I've been thinking you guys have been beating us this entire fucking time. Last fucking round. Nice little zoom. Pin doesn't work. I think the pin's only to keep it there. I feel like we're going to be on the left-hand side of the road. Yes, we certainly are, because that sign would be facing us if we were. Less speed, less harm, so it's an English white divider line. Sun's to our north. We're probably Australia, New Zealand, although South Africa is still... Yeah, South Africa. South Africa. Golden Bay. I'm pretty sure we've been to Golden Bay before. This is False Bay. So one of these is Golden Bay. One of them. Where did we guess? We guessed over here last time. Blue Horizon Bay. I don't know where Golden Bay is. I don't know if that's just a name. I don't know if that's going to actually be a bay in the water. Maybe. Coffee Bay, Port Edward, Shelley Beach, Pennington, Durban. What is out here? Durban? Nothing. And then just harbor. Dolphin Coast, Richards Bay. The language is the only thing that's making me guess where we're going. Now, does South Africa have mountains, though? Do they? I know they do, but, like, mainly along the coast, right? I know that's what, like, the Cape of Good Hope is, right? Is, what, 2 miles? It's huge. It's a huge fucking thing. Now, we don't actually have to be near the coast. The only reason we're going near the coast is because of Golden Bay. That's it. It's the only reason. Maybe New Zealand, but the language, man. It's the language. I know that wasn't Dutch. That's the issue. Could it be New Zealand? And does New Zealand have a native language? I'm not sure. That's... Ooh. Ooh. Not knowing anything. Today's just not our day. We do have TasmanTalks.co.nz. Oof, that could have been bad. So where's the Golden Bay? I have no idea. Tasman Bay, Cook Strait, isn't it down here? Hauser Bay, the Wellington Harbor. Fuck. The Bay of Plenty, the Firth Thames. I don't know. Really don't. The Cook Strait. Could it be down? We only have 1 second. We're out of time. And it ends up being a little bit further north over by the Tasman Bay. So what was that language that we saw on the New Zealand sign? Because that was what convinced me originally that we were going to be in South Africa. That didn't look like something we'd see anywhere else. Here's Golden Bay, so we passed it. It happens. Yeah. I don't know. It looks like you guys beat us by 1,500 points. It's tough because I still can't see... I can show the high score. I want to be able to see everybody. Alright, so I am able to see it. So Taurus does come in first. However, I'm going to have to change this. So we can go here. Alright. Taurus coming in first. I can see your scores because I see your pins. If I remove myself, I can't even remove myself. And I can't even show your scores. Or I can, and it just is my icon. What the fuck, Google? Not Google, Geoguessr. So Taurus does come in first place, followed by Benedict Swanker, who looks like he didn't get Portugal correct. At the same time, though, what do I fucking know? This is in the testing phase. I got third, and then 11... Well, it's probably all have to turn around. 11th have turn around. Coming in fourth. Interesting. Yeah, man. I don't know. Even the left-hand side's a little bit different. Yeah, I think I can... Actually, this is still in full screen. It's still in full screen. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Bad update. If everything worked the way it was supposed to, it would be fine. I don't know if that's an intended feature or what, but not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. Maybe you guys like it. Maybe you do. I don't. But that is going to be where we call it for the day. Now, there's going to be 2 links in the description. One is for Monday's Twitch start. and one is for Monday's Twitch YouTube. We're going to do the YouTube, obviously, before the Twitch, because if we need to have this up by 3 o'clock, technically it needs to be done by 2 o'clock. We're streaming until around 2, maybe a little bit later. So we're going to do the YouTube before the Twitch stream. And that's probably going to be for Wednesdays as well. So, if you're looking to play just one, I'd recommend doing the YouTube. If you're able to do both and join us for our first Monday stream, we'll be live around noon Eastern, 12 p.m. But I do look forward to seeing you guys all on Monday. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.